Hi, hi, sacred sovereign soul. I am Lady Drasmeen. Welcome to Dragom Oracle here on the YouTube live platform. Let's drop in with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. First one, inhale and exhale. Second, inhale and exhale. Third, inhale and exhale. Welcome to Circle. So, this was not a scheduled live like I usually do for the weekly Soul Sanctuary Circle. Something happened at the end of last week that I'm not yet ready to share, and it has shifted my direction once again. And I'm not quite sure the direction that this shift is taking me into. Yet, what has become clear is the new assignment that I have recently taken on in service of the collective higher consciousness is needing me to be more in flow. And so I wasn't able to get online for a few days. This is the first I'm turning on my computer since Friday. Actually, Thursday. Friday, I came here on the phone. But where I am in this now is being called into the high priestess work that is needed in service to the restoration of Mother Earth. And so I accepted this new assignment, not quite a new soul contract, but a new assignment within the soul contract. And it has been taking up a lot of time and energy. And that's a contract that's a 3-month contract. And so I will not be scheduling my lives in advance. I will come live as I am intuitively led and guided, and I will share what I am guided to share. I do feel the importance of maintaining structure. And so Tuesday Tarot is going to continue. Just sometime on Tuesday, I'm going to come live. And Wisdom Wednesday is also going to happen. And Wisdom Wednesday, I'm going to speak into what is most alive or answer your questions. So if you have questions for me, if you have topics that you would like me to expand upon, drop them in the comments down below. Thank you, Mass Edits, for being. Keep going. You'll make it. Just know that God is with you. Aho, Ashe, Amen. Yes. Oh, shout out God. Om Jai Ma. Absolutely. Yeah, we are. So I was sitting here a few moments before coming live in my usual schedule time so that, I don't break the continuum, and to update you all on this shift. So no more Thursday and Friday breakthrough and integration circles with me at this time. Stay tuned for one-on-one offerings, very limited availability that I will be having soon. Housing still hasn't quite settled, and I'm asked to deeply surrender, and it's extremely uncomfortable because I'm such a homebody. I like having my things out, my tools out, and my comfies out, and being in my flow and rhythm. And I'm in such a beautiful space right now. Staying with a soul brother has been deeply healing, deeply magical. We've been doing some powerful prayer together here in the desert. And so really striving to be present with what is in the here now and letting go of the plans, right? And I feel like that's part of the collective energy that I'm tapping into as well, because I am not alone in this deep surrender. Many people I have been speaking to in my personal life, please drop a comment, let me know if this is resonating with you as well, are going through these immense internal recalibrations that is shifting the external environment quicker than you can make a decision. It's like you make a decision and then something shifts and you're like, oh, well, what now? And really just leaving it in the hands of the utmost high. Really trusting that you have done your best, right? Really trusting that you don't have to work harder. You just have to allow yourself to soften into harmony and balance. Hi, Tierney. Thank you for saying hi. So I'm not sure what the astrology is doing right now because I didn't get a chance to, as I said, get on the computer. And I've been deep in other dimensions for the last few days. Fun times, right? So Page of Wands. Ooh, some cards flipped over while I was shuffling, y'all. Okay, so Page of Pentacles, the Zero. Okay, trust your intuition. There's a new beginning. Wow, yes, you're right, Yolanda. I am alive. Thank you so much for bringing power into the space. We are alive. We are here in aliveness. We are here in our breath of aliveness. Can you feel the breath? When was the last time you connected with a tree? Yolanda, I feel like you need to go give some trees some lovin's right now. What do we all say? Let's empower Yolanda to go and give some trees some lovings today, right? The trees are not very friendly down here in Arizona. They're holding on to their water. And then we have the one. Natia, thank you for saying hi. Look, we have the Page of Wands, the Zero, and the One. Trusting your intuition, taking that aligned action, being in the here and now, 1 foot, 1 step at a time. And this is really how I have been feeling over the last few months, but especially over the last few days. It's like, okay, you intend to do something, but you listen to your intuition and then you go and discover this wild adventure. Yes, thank you. I also believe in me, Natia. Do you believe in you? Look, the Chariot card. There is immense movement happening for you in your life right now. And it may not feel that way in this current now. Because in this current now, you are being guided to rest. You are being guided to be in that in-between space of something old closing and something new beginning. Think about when you were in school and when you go from one grade to the next grade. You don't know what the next grade is going to bring. You have an idea of who your teachers are and who your classmates are and the subjects that you'll be tapping into, but you don't really know the depth of the material that you're going to be learning. You don't know the depth of the friendships that you're going to discover. You don't know the depth of the experiences that are waiting for you as you go into the next grade. And in the same way, in our current lives, we are leveling up and going to the next level. And so we might have an idea of who and where and how and when, but we don't really know what it's going to feel like. And so even that visualization practice of that I shared last week of feel into having arrived at your manifestations and what you are living in the daily life, right? Like you can only imagine it so much. And this is a key piece that has been coming through, especially as we're going towards this new moon in Libra in a week from today. We're going into this time of balancing Ace of Swords, okay? Balancing mind, heart, and aligned action. Because it's not enough to think. It's not enough to feel. We must also take aligned action. And so what is the summary of this collective message that is coming through? The star. Deep, deep healing is happening, okay? In the underbelly, in the subconscious. Hi, Caitlin. Thanks for being here. In the subconscious right now, there's deep healing happening. And so allowing your body to rest, to slow down. Slow down has been a message that has been coming through for a few weeks. And especially now, as we're going into the ancestor portal of October 31st, there's a slowing down that is being asked so that this deep cellular healing can complete. And this new beginning and the recognition of your resources, the recognition of your skills, the recognition of the people that are there to support you and empower you is going to move you forward greater than you can possibly imagine now. The key is listening to your intuition. What is your intuition asking of you right now? Let's drop into that intuition space, okay? Let's drop in with some breath. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Let's do a quick exercise of reconnecting with our intuition, okay? So deep breath in and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Softening the breath, lengthening the inhale. Slow, soft exhale, letting the thoughts and the emotions just wash to the edges of your fingertips, arms wide open. Softening, deeper still. Exhale, roots going into the earth. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. And soft, long exhale. Inhale, dropping deeper into the peace, into the sovereign seat of you in the heart space. Exhale, fully anchored in this body, in this here now moment. And continuing to bring some soft breaths into this place. And staying present and aware of your sovereign seat in your heart space as everything else just starts to wash, just continues washing to the shores. It starts getting quieter and quieter. Everything else, the to-do list, the noise, whatever's going on around you, just washing away to the edges, creating this bubble, this force field that is calm and quiet, dropping deeper into that space. And when you arrive here, you can ask, body, how can I love you more today? What do I need to know in this moment? And listen deeply. And no matter what comes up from that soft, still, calm place, take action on that and see where it could potentially surprise you. So if you did this exercise live with me, drop it in the comments down below. What did your body say in that moment of presence? And the practice of meditation daily and consistency in that is to always maintain the state of peaceful awareness where your thoughts and emotions are at the edges of your shore, and yet you are always calm, clear, and centered in tune. So when things come up that need your attention, you can immediately be there in response, not reaction. That's the secret. The secret between response and reaction is response from a place of empowered awareness. Ooh, I'm aware that there's a disturbance in the force right here. So I got to get my Jedi stick of awareness and like clear the bullshit. Or, oh, there's just some chaos, cacophony going on in here, but that's not mine. I don't need to get involved. The power of presence and awareness is what creates response. Reaction is when we are disconnected and we're just responding from a place of program, right? It's our default way of engaging with world, which may or may not be empowered. Not saying it's wrong. I'm inviting that awareness of, is it the most empowered choice for you? Is it the most loving action to take? Is it necessary, right? Because a lot of things in life do not need our response. Just na 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 na, I'm looking at the birds, right? So what did your intuition just ask you to say? What did that quiet center peace within your heart reveal to you? All right, let's get 2 more cards. Collective messages, please. What does the collective need to know in guidance at this time? The Standing Stone, number 11. This is the Justice card. The balance is being restored. We are going into this Libra new moon. Let me tell you what, justice is about to be served. There's compassion and then there's karma. And karma is not compassionate, okay? Karma is not compassionate, and karma is about to be fucking served. So here is a message, okay? If you have gone through some experiences, hello, I have recently, that were just like, what the actual fuck, okay? If you have gone through experiences where you are genuinely a good, kind-hearted person who does not have an evil bone in their body, I know y'all exist, okay? And you have gone through some shit by manipulators and deceivers, and you're sitting there still striving to pick up the pieces of your life, and you're looking at their lives and you're like, I don't understand how they're just like moving on like nothing happened and they're doing just fine. Not anymore. Not anymore. Hello, Dino. Hi, Fred. Thanks for saying hi. Okay, so this is a reminder that the more you return to your power, your energy shifts from vengeance to justice. Vengeance comes from pain, justice comes from power. The result and the effect is the same. And we want to be very mindful to not bring more vengeance into this world, because we don't need any more pain and karma and trauma, drama, baby. Okay? We can leave that baggage in the past timeline. So recognize that you can have compassion for yourself, and you can have compassion for the people that did wrong. The karma is out of your hands, baby. Because life will not allow imbalance. It is one of the laws of creation. One of the laws of creation is the law of balance, harmonic oneness. So if there has been a wrong done and there has been injustice, life is going to find a way to make shit right. So you don't have to think twice about it. What you need to do is focus on yourself right now. Focus on your rest. Focus on your restoration. Focus on your glow up. There's a saying, the greatest revenge is your personal glow up. So embody your glow up. Don't just be sitting there like, I'm doing great. I'm feeling great. Look at me. Look at all the wonderful things I'm creating. You don't need to do any of that. It'll speak for itself in the way that you carry yourself, in the way that you dress, in the way that you speak, in the way that you choose to respond with life. Then the energy shifts from vengeance to justice. Then it feels real good, because it's like, I mean, that's what you get for being an idiot. And we have done silly things, right? We have done silly things, and we've learned our lessons. The second message is the Tower card, and we have paid our price. If you haven't paid your price, you're about to pay the price. But if you've already paid the price, the worst is behind you. And you'll know which of those 2 messages lands with you. That's all that has to say about that card. Woo, woo, woo. Don't be scared. If you've already been through the storm and you just came out, without all of your feathers like a baby phoenix, and you're just like bald and ugly and small and adorable, you've been through this storm. You're all set now. Now you get to rise. And the final message is Queen of Pentacles, rise. Now you get to receive the reward of everything you have poured out into the world. Now karma is about to come back around and say, we've been watching. You thought that you could get away with your nonsense and shenanigans, but no, 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 no. We've been watching. And if you've done right by yourself and by life, your rewards are coming in. And if you haven't, and you know that, and a lot of you who are tuning in have been wronged. A lot of you tuning in to my channel have been wronged. Like a very small percentage of you are about to get your asses whooped. A majority of you, you're about to get your rewards. Some of you have been waiting lifetimes for these rewards, for this recognition, for this peace, for this ease, and you're about to receive it. So in order to prepare yourself to receive greater than you have known, your assignment is to stretch your nervous system's capacity for receiving by continuing to feel into where you are not feeling the infinitude of what is available to you. Final message for the collective, please. Queen of Wands. From the Page of Wands, we close the reading with the Queen of Wands. When you listen to your intuition, you become the master of your life, because you are not swayed by thoughts, opinions, beliefs, conditions, programs. You are governed by your sacred sovereign truth. And when you are governed and led by your sacred sovereign truth, the word that comes to mind is unfuckwithable, but that's not quite the right word. You become really difficult. Have you ever been told that you're so difficult? You're so strong-headed. You're so opinionated. Your standards are too high. Please, I just know my worth. That's the Queen of Wands energy. I know my worth. I know what I want. I know what I need. I know what works for me. And I know what doesn't work for me, because the Queen of Wands is humble. The Queen of Wands is humble because she has been tested and tempered by listening and not listening to their intuition. So you have and are going through current experiences to maintain your integrity and humility, because life rewards those who are humble and recognize that we are guests on this earth. We are guardians of this land. We are keepers of the life that enters into our world, our own personal life, the life of plants, animal, people, and relationships. So the Queen of Wands is the final message for today's transmission, which is saying just continue taking that aligned action. Know that new beginnings are happening for you. Know that there's deep healing happening at the subconscious. Know that things are moving in your favor. Know that justice is about to be restored. Know that you have gone through the worst already, and those who think that they got away with it are about to get their asses whooped. And know that you are going to receive your rewards. Just breathe, surrender, trust that all is in alignment for your highest and best good. Those are all the channeled messages that I have for you today, beloved ones. Thank you so much for being here today. I'll tune in tomorrow, Wisdom Wednesday, and share whatever teaching wants to come through. Again, if you have questions, curiosities, topics that you would like me to expand upon, please drop them in the comments below, and I would love to intuit and feel into going into what calls to me. And until we meet again, take care of your beautiful selves. Nourish, hydrate, breathe. Listen to your intuition. Take aligned action. Remember, you are love, here to love and to be loved. Bye for now.